So this is my official first video, or rather a vlog on how I go about my mixing, my live mixing actually. So I'm going to explain how I was able to achieve mixing for a church for 9 months without having monitor speakers in the church. Now, it's not supposed to be a very big deal because I think it's something that we can all achieve as audio engineers. So what I did was just to basically make sure that I actually lectured the musicians, which are my major sources, on how to actually listen and trust me, who was an engineer. And it took me about a month plus to get them. We all know the issues we have with choir members, but it took me a month plus to teach these guys on how to actually trust me and how they should listen to themselves. So one of the things I did that helped me was I became their friends. I actually made them know that I was a musician too, and there was no way I was going to punish them with sound. I was actually meant to make them sound good, so they actually had to trust me to make them sound good. Then another thing was I was always present at their rehearsals. I know most engineers, when they go to rehearsals, they just put on sound and they walk away. But me, I mix for them. I take my time to mix for them. Like, that make them know the differences between all the different mixes and based on how they sing or how they play the instrument. So they understood that, okay, if I sing at this rate, this is what happens. When I did that over time, unconsciously, they were able to adjust to singing. So even when they were not hearing themselves on stage as much as they could hear themselves, for the fact that they were actually paying attention to details, they were actually hearing themselves from the front of house speakers. It's going to sound very weird, but I wasn't using arrays. I was using for a point source speaker in the church as of that time. Then I think thirdly, another thing I did was I always tried as much as possible to record rehearsals and church services and play back for them to listen to themselves. So over time, they were able to hear themselves and know the differences based on how they were singing or how they were playing the instruments. So when they were able to get themselves to sound well by themselves, all I was just going to do was just to amplify them in front of house speakers. But the key thing I want all of us, or anybody that will actually watch this video, to actually take note of is the fact that you have to talk to them on the difference or the major importance of them trusting you as an engineer. You have to be their friend. It's not easy. Like, we have a lot of guys that are very annoying. Like, we have a lot of choir members that can be very, very annoying. But then you have to become your friend. You have to lecture them. There are some things they don't know about audio engineering. They just know that they have to sing with a microphone and all that. But then you have to teach them different techniques. Techniques that involve even as much as how to handle the mic, how to sing loud, how to sing soft. Drummer, how to hit hard, how to hit soft, because those are dynamics that most of them don't actually learn per time. They just come and they are playing instruments and they are choir members, and we know it's church. We know how these religious organizations can be. People are serving with their hearts and everything. So yeah, I was able to teach them. I became their friend. Then I got into recording and playing back their services and rehearsals, so they could actually hear the differences. So by the time they were actually hearing themselves every time I played back whatever I recorded, they were able to adjust and know that, okay, no matter what happens, we can trust this guy to make us sound good. Because I try and also do best to actually make them sound good. So yeah, that's it. So hit the comment section and tell me what you want to talk about, or ask me any question. I'll come back here and answer you. Please like, subscribe.